go. We are Flatbush. What's cracking, boy? What's popping? I love Flatbush. I love it. PRANCER-LO, what's up, boy? PRANCER-LO, look at my boy. What up? The general.
Mask on? No, I gotta have my mask on.
Oh shit, they got the polo mask on.
I had to represent. You already know. Shout out.
Oh my God.
Oh, now you
gotta keep
48th Street and Lenox Road. He out in Atlanta now. He making our masks and keeping us safe on the low and keeping us fresh. You know what it is.
Salute. I need one, son. I definitely need one of them low masks. I definitely need one. Yeah. Oh my God, you just gave me a chill. Hold on, Prince. Hold up. Had to, you know what I mean? Had to go grab a little couple of pieces, throw it on for you, you know what I'm saying? A low life nigga for real, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's for Prance. Let's get straight to it, man. We got the people joining in. Yeah. They love it. First thing I want to say, thank you for coming on this platform with us to have this conversation about Flatbush, the old Flatbush, the hood.
I brought a special bottle of Sadat X, one of your guests that was on, to commemorate the salute.
Oh, the salute, definitely. I appreciate that. Let's toast to that. Let's toast to that.
You call me on this We Are Flatbush thing, and it's crazy that you put it into fruition in 2 seconds. You feel me?
I mean, I didn't do this by myself. I did this with my boys Crave, Face, and my man Sonny Winters. You know what I mean? With the help of them, we pushed the line real hard. You know what I'm saying? We pushed the line real hard. You know what I'm saying? And no doubt, you was one of the first people that I contact, and I was asking about podcasting, and I was asking about a whole bunch of questions. You was like, yo, Pop, push it. You got it. You know what it is. Push it. You and your team can make it happen. And I said, all right, fuck it. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So let's get straight to it, Prance. Let's get straight to it, man. I got my notes here for you.
Ready? What's up?
All right, man. So let the people know what part of Church Avenue you're from in Flatbush. Let the people know what part of Church Avenue you're from.
I'm from Church and Albany. You know what I mean? In the 40s. So that's 1st Street. You know what I mean? I'm a dude that used to be by Angie's on 42nd and Church.
Okay. What is Angie's? What is Angie's? I can't recall. What was Angie's?
That was a corner store right there on the corner of 42nd and Church Avenue. Okay, all right. You know what I mean? Right now she sells sodas and beers and stuff. But she an OG Trini that held down that corner and seen a lot and been a lot of, you know, fuck.
Like what kind of things they seen? Like what kind of things you talking about?
I mean, on that corner, I mean, I hung with Church Ave boys, C.A.B. That's, you know, climbing roofs and going in people's backyards and them type of days, dudes that I came up with that, you know, they was infamous for whatever moves we was making. If we was having a party, a C.A.B. party, a Church Ave party, it was always love. You know what I mean?
But all right, before we go to that part, describe the Church Ave boys though. Describe C.A.B. Describe what kind of brothers they was on Church Ave.
Going no further, when I came from Union Street between Schenectady and Troy and Crown Heights, my mom's and them bought a house on 863 Albany Avenue, right in St. Catherine of Genoa Church. And then I moved on that block and I met my brother, Monty. So Monty went to Winthrop Junior High School. A lot of the C.A.B. brothers and stuff went to Winthrop. You know what I mean? Some went to St. Catherine right across the street. So we bonded as brothers and grew up knowing each other's ins and outs and everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I like that knowledge. I like that. I never knew about the C.A.B. family I knew about the team of brothers, but I never knew the history, like where they came from and like, you know, the backgrounds and things like that. So I'm
Well,
glad you put me onto that.
went to junior high school with them, and Winthrop is in the 50s or 51st Winthrop, if I'm not mistaken. So he went to school with a lot of 50s man them, a lot of 90s man them from growing up. And then with me hanging with him, because I went to school in Manhattan. So
Ooh.
he hanging with them introduced me to a lot of men around the way that wouldn't know me. I could be in the pizza shop and niggas ain't gonna take my quarters. I could be, you know, Paul's record shop. You know what I mean? I could
But
be.
Prance, hold on, I don't want to cut you though, but you breaking up a little bit. You breaking up a lot. So I don't know if it's the service you're in or whatever, but you chipping out a lot. So I don't want to go too far in, and then you know we chipping out a lot.
I got you. I'm
I
trying to
mean,
set my joint a little better now.
I don't know if it's a service or something like that, or where we at. But continue though, continue though. I just wanted to get that because you was chipping in and out.
Yeah. So when I met Monty and everything with him being in Winthrop, I met a lot of dudes that I could be around. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because me being a city going to school cat, I didn't interact with them. They didn't really know me. You know what I mean? So
Right. You was a different dude. You wasn't one of them, basically.
I'm different from day one. Trust me.
Right.
And
All right.
I think with the upbringing from my parents,
Mm.
so you know what I'm saying? For me, from that Trini upbringing, gave me a good position in life that they was movers and shakers. You know what I'm saying? And they
Definitely. You got to be a mover and shaker when you're a Caribbean family. You got to be a mover and shaker.
to New York to make a change for me.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So with me, you know, shout out Cumberland Hospital, me born in there and all of that. Like I love Brooklyn, but Flatbush is where I'm raised and because right in Holy Cross, mine have plots in there already. So I'm dying here, letting niggas know and my house. You know how RKO Kenmore is famous,
Right.
and Erasmus Hall is famous. This man here, I didn't make my block famous. I made my house famous.
But hold on. Before we even get to the house, because your house is a legendary block. A lot of people don't know Labor Day you be having on Smash. We speeding it up too fast. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's take it step by step with it. Boom. Like I said, you from Church Ave now. All right. What kind of kid was you growing up on Church Ave? What kind of kid was Prance growing up, when you got to go get the little corner store? Like, what kind of kid you was?
Well, I knew I was a dancer to heart, and I had that talent in me. So even Monty used to boogie too with me. So we had a little crew and used to around with other dudes that get busy. Like shout out, you know, Spank. That's my dude from 43rd Dead End. That and Chantel, which was great dancers that used to teach us stuff just to be in the party and freak. You know what I mean? In the basement parties, and you know back then you can't step on man's shoe.
True. You definitely can't step on nobody's shoe for back then. You definitely.
So, and then basement parties in the 50s now, back in the day. Yo, rubber dub thing and rubs sheet rock off wall and thing.
You talk about all the little basement parties back on Church Avenue on the side blocks and all of that. Okay.
Well, people really know Church Ave back in the days. They remember my moms and pops bought a house right up the block from Starlight Ballroom.
I was gonna get to that.
Shout out to all my locals, them from Panama with Scorpios across a street from school. Understand what kind of tension that's already Panamanians and y'all.
That's a wilding out, right?
Enough nights, me and Church Ave boys see man get laid out in the middle of the yellow, the two double lines, and niggas' jewels, taking niggas' pockets, and
Cause
gone.
Starlight used to be an infamous spot, you know what I mean? Just like Biltmore and all them other places. So you know, I went to Starlight twice, and I never liked the atmosphere in that spot. I just never liked it. You know what I mean? It just had glass all around the walls and things like that.
One
I just
way,
never liked it. Huh?
like one way in, one way
Well, yeah,
out.
yeah. One way in and one way out. I told you I only went in there twice. So
But
I never really liked that shit. All right, so you touched on the dancing thing. And you said like, you know, you was always born to be like you said, you was born to be a dancer. So when you thought, like, when we came to your decision to say, okay, I got to take dancing to another level. Okay, I like dancing, but what can I do to take this to another level? When did that change came?
you know, it always takes somebody else to see you and see you moving and didn't know they was watching you and observing you.
Right.
Definitely a great movement in the Flatbush area too. And we are family because of that. From day one in introduction, my cousin Little Sean.
Ooh, that's your cousin.
Yes. That's 43rd and Lennox. Say less.
Okay, okay, okay.
Like, my dude, you got to take your crap. You different than the rest of the church at boys, how they moving. I need to pull you out of that, and you need to get talent. I'm going to have a link for you. Give me a couple of weeks. Next thing you know, the man call me and say, yo, meet me on Lincoln Road and Rogers. On the corner there's a little social club. It was a yardie social club, which special ops used to be a partner of. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
You know how them man, yard men and Guyanese men and Trini men have their little social club,
Line.
go drink, play for fools, all that type of
Look,
thing.
a place where they could go online. A place where they could go online.
Exactly. You know, Flex. Shout out Flex, my BMW nigga too. You already that's Flatbush man too. We need that
Okay.
nigga on
I heard about Flex. I heard about Flex.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what we was up to?
You say you was meeting special ed. You say you was meeting special ed.
I went there, right? I told my partner, Kazo, that was before mine even record deal and all of the niggas trying to come up. I told him, yo, meet me in Brooklyn. Yo, my man fell sick that day. I had to perform and do the routine we've been practicing for like the same week. Son. But
So y'all had a
and then Sean was in my ear walking to this social club all night about, yo, my nigga, you better do your partner ain't here. Nah,
you better do your thing. You better do your thing.
You gotta step up.
Right. You gotta step up. I'm putting my name on the line, so you better step up, little cuz. That's what he was telling you. He was like, yo, little cousin, I put my name on the line, so you better put your work in.
You know the temperature. And if people in here know Little Sean, they know the temperature. And that's what I love about him, because he always keep it a stack with me and he never fucking guided me wrong from day one. You feel me?
Right.
In these streets. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, brother. Definitely. I know Sean repertoire. Sean was known in the street for keeping it funky. That's the best I can say. Keeping it funky.
Keep it funky, and then me keeping it funky on the dance floor, and then this wild ass dancer nigga that always be in the circle of the yeah nigga, cause you know what I'm saying?
Right, definitely.
Oh, how y'all be together, chill, like nigga, the energy is just balance. You know what I mean? For real.
It's a balanced thing. It was a balanced thing right there. Okay. So when you met Ed, so how did it happen?
I call it a yin and yang thing.
No, but when you met Ed, like you said, you was walking up the block with Sean, and you know he politicking with you. So now, when you seen Ed, like how did that go down?
But remember, Ed already bust. I got it made. Video.
Okay. That was in school.
I'm watching this nigga. The nigga say, "Yo, the nigga there on Fairview, nigga, on 31st. Nah, the nigga right there. And I'm passing the nigga. Because remember, every morning I got to go to school to Manhattan.
Right.
So I got to take the train, the 2 and the 5 on Church and Nostrand.
Mm-hmm.
And Mom Dukes want to take me in the dollar count. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm walking up
I'm
the
walking.
I'm walking from the 40s to the 30s, meeting enough man seeing me every day clean.
Mm.
Man could have already, yo, young boy, yo, take up them things back. You feel me?
You feel me? You had ITs back then. You had ITs. A lot of people don't remember that name, ITs.
Yes. Power pieces now. You feel me?
Definitely.
And I guess with my aura and how I used to be, you know, like, yo, what's up? Yo, hail up, Aman. Hail up, everybody. Yo, the barber. Yo, because I'm passing every day. Yo, I just got to build a like, yo, man, I know my name and I know him, but yo, the nigga just cool, son. The nigga just
Yo,
moving.
he got a cool vibe. He cool vibe. He just moving.
And my nigga, I'm at them days, club days. I got Volkswagen on my Zodiacs, Volkswagen signs. I'm looking all weird, clubby. You know what I mean? Certain
So you looking like I don't want to say the word, but you looking like one of them dudes in the village, the hippie type of niggas with the
because
dreads and you know all that shit.
my elementary school was on 12th Street and 6th Avenue, across the street from the original Ray's Pizza named PS4.
Hold on. You skipping with me. You a Church Avenue nigga. You a Brooklyn dude. Your elementary school is where?
12th Street and 6th Avenue in the Greenwich Village area. Across the street from St. Vincent's Hospital. And my mom's didn't want me to go to school with Monty in Winthrop because I was dying to, because I know everybody in the good.
Right.
No, I need to keep you close if you get sick, if you ting. So from then, I've just been a Manhattan nigga. So most of my peers now is my dude, I was going to bar mitzvahs and shit at like 4th grade and shit. My house, Gideon, and I'm sleeping over at certain other dudes' house because of the commute to go to the Great Adventure trip. I gotta sleep at my boy Jesse's house, which his father used to go to work at St. Vincent's Hospital with my mother and my grandmother and my aunt. And my pops is a lieutenant officer of Marine Middle and Bank. Tell it to the Marine, my nigga. Them niggas was getting bags of money from long time.
Hold on.
I come from this shit.
I'm still stuck on the fact that you go to school out there.
I wore this casino shit tonight. I wore this casino shit tonight for this because life in Flatbush is a fucking gamble, son. And you don't know what the fuck you might get. I'm telling you, my nigga. I've seen a lot. And
that's a fact.
I kept quiet and chill with my niggas, and I don't even care what they do to a next nigga. I can't.
All right, since you just touched that, that you said living in Flatbush is like a gamble. Now tell me something that you seen in Flatbush that was a gamble to you. That you said, God damn.
I see my man on the same block, my C.A.B. man Malik. I see my man get fired shots at and fucking die in his mother's arms like fucking a couple of days before Mother's Day, my nigga. God, yo, rest in peace, Malik. That's my dude, fam. Eddie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He went to Winthrop and all of that shit. He was in culinary school and all other shit, my nigga. He was the other shit, respectfully. That's how Church have man and Flatbush man do. But
we all know that.
My nigga, I ain't such a wisdom, but I was in construction and shit at the time, you know, doing my thing, and I needed some laborers, and I called my man, a couple of man, and break bread with niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With my niggas to try to get them out of that shit and try to change their shit, their perspective on what he's doing, because they kept the percent, like Manhattan keep on making it, Brooklyn keep on taking it, like they don't. The other side of the bridge was another world to them. It wasn't. I got niggas across the bridge as like Church Ave niggas. That's how I feel. The love from both sides. You feel me?
But see, I want to know, how was that feeling for you, knowing that you went to school in Manhattan since elementary, you come back and live in a neighborhood that's, let's say, corrupted, West Indian, and then when you go to places like that, you're dealing with Caucasian, Chinese, you're dealing with other kind of black people. Like, how was that feeling for you? Like,
and my mom's had to fake moves and fake an address to get me into school just to protect me. But at the same time, it was a hurtful feeling because I want to be with my friends on the block. I want to be with them. So I didn't understand it yet. My mom's did when her and my pops came from Trinity. It was a plan, my nigga.
Okay. The plan was for you to do better. For them to do, so they could, for you to do better. That was the plan for all parents. You know what I'm saying? They want their kids to do better than them.
But
you know what I'm saying?
And God is the architect. So he writes the blueprint. And if you stay within the blueprint of the creator that's guiding you, facts, you good. Trust me. That's how I see shit. Am I still tripping out?
Just a little bit, but I'm hearing you. But people say they're hearing you, so I mean, we're gonna keep on rocking.
Because it ain't even about me seeing me. I just want them to hear me, nigga.
Nah, they hearing you. Yo, do y'all hear Prance-LO out there? I mean, the views are crazy right now. Trauma went up. Hey, can y'all tell me if y'all hear us? Let's keep on going, Prance. They hear us. They hear us.
All right. All right. So after going to that elementary school, then I went to IS 70, which is in the Chelsea area now.
Damn, boy, you was on tour.
It's on 17th Street between 8th and 9th Avenue, right? It was called the O. Henry School, and it's right in front of if anybody know Humanities. It's a high school in Manhattan called Humanities on 19th Street, where a lot of dudes used to go get their GEDs and shit at night, type of shit. But anyway, I'm going to school with the Wayans brothers, my nigga.
The who?
And Marlon.
You went to school with the Wayne brothers?
Yeah, Sean and Marlon Wayne. Sean was in my grade, and then Marlon was the grade under me.
Oh, please tell me a story about them. I know they had to be clowns in school. Please tell me some stories about them.
Dudes, and back then, you see how, I don't know if everybody noticed, since 2020, I always be at my job at Downstate smiling and shit, because I'm a happy dude. So back then, I was happy. Because I was no bills, no stress, no wife thing, nothing, no kids, no nothing. I'm good. Right? Boom. Yo, you know, damn, I blacked out. What
You made me black out.
Nah. My name, no. I was talking about my smiles, and my name was Cheese back then.
Oh, that was okay.
But I always, like, this nigga always smiling, son. Yo, nigga, Cheese, you know what I'm saying? And then around the way on Church Ave, my name used to be Flat Top.
Oh, Flat Top.
You know what I mean? So that was before the Prancer the Dancer. Because I always had Prancer from my mom's. Because she was like, yo, you all over the place. That's who gave me my Prancer.
Okay, your mother gave you that name.
You all over the place. Yo, you always prancing. You know what
I want to get hold up. I want to get back to the Wayans brothers. You went to school with the Wayans brothers. Let's go jump over that.
All right.
You go to school in Manhattan. Now you go to school with Wayans brothers.
So my name is.
Tell us something about the Wayans brothers you in school.
And then my name is Stephen Corby. They're saying, oh, Stephen Corny? Stephen Corny? That's coming from Marlon, son. Who this? Oh, this guy always smiling. Who? Stephen Corny? Oh, no. Oh, my dude. Me and then the thing was, God working mysterious ways. He left and went to LaGuardia High School, and my wife became friends with him, Omar Epps, and everybody else. So that was
Okay.
crazy. And then after that, we shocked him, and he had a show in Caroline's, and we went and took a picture with him. He's like, "Hold up, you got with Stephen Courtney? Oh shit! Yo, what up, cheese? Yo, da, da, da." And you know what I'm saying? So it was the same energy, like I said, as I keep with everybody, son. Everybody got love for me, man. You know what I
So you
mean?
so it's safe to say if the Wayne brothers see you right now, they're gonna call you Stephen Corny?
Oh, definitely. And I would smile and love it and embrace it, because I remember they in Hollywood now, and I remember where they came from, because they lived in the projects across the street from IS-70. You feel me?
Okay. All right. All right.
So imagine that big family in an apartment in the pre-days coming out of that. The rags to riches story. You feel me?
Yeah, I heard it was. I mean, we know there's like about 8 of them, right? Like 7 of
Yes.
them or something like that.
Yes.
All right, man. Let's move on. Let's move on.
No doubt.
Let's talk about some low life stuff, man. Let's talk about the low life brand. Let's talk about the low life movement. People say I'm yelling. This is my voice. I don't yell. Tell me something about the low lives, man. Tell me how the low lives started. What made you join them? What's the movement about? And why is it so popping to this day?
Well, truthfully, back in the 90s, my girlfriend and my daughter's mother, Saba, right?
Shout out to Sam.
Definitely, always. She went to Princeton in the jungle times with the Deceps in them. You know
I was
what
just about to say the trend, the
I mean? You already know what it is. I gotta shout out
Decep headquarters.
Saba was there. So with me going, she used to hang with a girl on Church Ave named Stephanie on 49th in Church.
Okay.
Printing too. So they was already fly girls, and I already know you know what it is. So with her seeing my fresh on Church Ave, and then her best friend that went to Printing named B. Bob Lowe was like, "Yo, I gotta put y'all niggas together. Y'all niggas is just two the same dudes. This nigga dance, he fly, you do your little 1-2 thing, but this nigga is phenomenal. But you need to link with my." Because I didn't know at that time when it was B. Bob Lowe, it was Boostin' Bob. Because there's only that's another thing. The OGs back then, if you was some niggas was bagmen, some niggas was boosters. If you was a booster, you had that B, like, yo, rest in peace, boosting B Bill. You know what I mean? From St. John's.
Yep, everybody from St. John.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And what which went to Philly. I'm moving fast now, but yo, my nigga, I got a record deal, toss it up, representing these low live niggas. I'm in Philly, boosting Billy out there with his crew, low live niggas, like throwing L's, like, yeah, nigga, do your thing. That's crazy. What the fuck? But boom. And all right,
I can honestly say, that y'all put that out there.
Me and my OG, B. Bob Lowe, that's in Atlanta right now, he put me under his wing and gave me my L's. Honor back then.
But hold up. What would it take for you to get your L's?
Well, some dudes had to be a bagman, and some dudes had to do some gritty shit or whatever on the streets or whatever. But me and B Bob had a plan because of the record deal coming up in Ziggy. You understand?
I'm listening.
To catapult the movement by having Polo on Ziggy. I threw the L's up. The group is called Ziggy.
That means fly. What Ziggy means? Fly, right?
Ziggy means fly, fresh, and anything dope.
Okay.
Like our dancing and movement.
Mm.
So
I can
imagine,
honestly say that y'all was one of the first cats to come in the game with the low brand hard.
yes, my dude, at that time, MTV was blurring out big logos. They couldn't see our shit. Thank God for our OG and our dude, Ralph McDaniels, that when Saba and them and all the girls and everybody in BK and Queens and around the world going to watch Channel 31, they seeing Toss It Up with all the polo and shit, like these niggas doing what I do. I like these niggas. But this is the thing. Me, at this time, B-Bob gets locked up. So he and a lot of other dudes like my General Thirst is in jail. He's watching at home something that he built. Like, hold up, these niggas is what the hell?
Hold up.
Paul.
Y'all explain, describe that day of that video shoot.
No, the day was amazing, my dude. I called who I can and who was believable and believing in me as a dancing nigga from Flatbush on Church Ave. They pulled up and I told them wear polo. Yo, I had my nigga DR from Church Ave boys pull up with the Cressida. I needed a Cressida in my shit. So that was in. My nigga Keizo pulled out 2 girl
Out the sewer.
and my
Apples. Yeah, apples. Yeah, I remember apples.
Shout out apples. You know what it is. I'm from the era when them girls, them in the dance and we in the dance and they fresh, we fresh. We just complimenting each other fresh in a borough that was built on fresh.
For the people that don't know, you talking about the video Toss It Up, Ziggy.
Yeah, Toss It
A
Up.
lot of people don't know. Y'all can go check that video out on YouTube.
Yes.
That was one of the classic videos. You're going to see all types of 92 polo, 91, 90. That shit was a remarkable video. That shit was crazy.
But at the same time, while that's going on, I'm dancing in front of my house, right? In a documentary by Diane Martell, which did Dream Lover and Fantasy and all them videos that my dudes is in, and a lot of my dudes that went on tour. Shout out, you need my nigga Buddha Stretch on here also that represent Flatbush. That's
Buddha Stretch. Well, hold on. Is that Stretch that dance in the Michael Jackson video?
No.
They used to go to South Shore back in the day?
Yo, watch your mouth about Flatbush, man. Man not just dancing video, man choreograph video, fucker. Exactly.
Stretch, I apologize. He is correct.
Salute Flatbush properly, son. We doing it positive still. And that man there, that man get like 7 passports. That man global.
So, all right, now since you're on that point right there, and you talking about Stretch and y'all going global.
Yes.
You're dancing. You started off dancing from Church Ave. Now you dancing with Special Ed.
Yeah.
Now you in your rap group, Jiggy.
No. And then, hold on, I'm dancing still in the clubs while I'm dancing for Ed. So while shows getting dough, I'm doing in the club, still interacting with the people, still in the circles, doing what I'm doing with the people.
Damn.
I'm for the people. Nigga, you still seeing me all in Flatbush over there by Kevin Nayo, my cousins on Farragut.
Still dancing.
Dancing in their backyard parties. Just come off tour, my nigga. Just to keep my shit fresh. That's all I'll be doing. And
so tell me, hold on, remember, I want to hear you when you go to Japan.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm bringing that where I'm on tour with Ed, and then I'm in the clubs dancing, and my dude, shout out my dude Milo, that sees my dude Keizo and says, yo, y'all dudes all together? He's like, nah, but we all dance and we all vibe off each other, whatever. Yo, I got some dudes going to Japan. Yo, y'all willing to come with me? So we like, yeah, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I did the audition by myself for the special ed shit, right?
Right.
So this how God worked. The nigga spin back to K and say, yo, your boy Prance ain't in the conversation, but he could have been like, nah, I ain't taking Prance. Nah, I'm gonna tell these other niggas, but I ain't telling this nigga. Nah, my nigga said, nah, nigga, we going to Japan, nigga. I was like, get the fuck out of here, what? And then paperwork came where I'm running upstairs like, yo, mom, sign this consent form for me to go to Japan. What? Steven, Japan? Where you going with special ed? No, I'm going by myself as Prancer-LO dancer. She said, oh shit, boy, yeah, give me that.
You make it. You make it, boy. You make it.
Some yen. But you feel me? So I got to experience that at the first time with man like Peter Paul, man like my Jiggy fam.
Rubber Band.
Nah, Rubber Band, he was on the Mariah thing already. Me and Rub only did the documentary together, Wreck and Shop with Diane Martell.
What's a Mark Quest?
When I signed my deal with Jiggy, Rub was still moving and shaking with Mariah, so he was good. Marquess was good. Henry was good. Loose Joints was good. Link was good. You know what I mean? Certain of my mind. Everybody was good in that time because everybody helping each other and we moving as units.
That's deep. That's deep right there, though.
No, because back in the days, it wasn't the clubs with the bottle service and the fuckery and sparkles and shit. And everybody man up in there networking hard.
And all this is off of dancing.
Niggas is networking hard to try to get off a church Ave, my nigga.
But all this is for dancing. This is what I want to know. All this is for dancing.
Exactly.
All this stuff because of dancing.
All I always seen in myself was being a fly, fresh dancer. Because I know from the greats fucking Fred Astaire and fucking Sammy Davis Jr. and fucking Gregory Hines and them type of man clean when them dance. Nicholas Brothers and all of them. Man clean when them dance. Man do split and all type of shit and three-piece suits and tuxedo and them type of thing. Not in no, yo, yeah, I'm going to the club. You see my dancing attire. Nah, nigga, dress clean, my nigga.
And you be sliding across the floor doing that shit, nigga.
Shooting all of that shit, that nigga, that's why man hit when me dance. Cause man wanna wear it to sport, I'm sweating up in the shit like, look at this fucking nigga. I should trip his ass.
So wait a minute, Prancer. So Prancer, tell me when you used to dance in parties, right? Rumor is when you used to dance in the parties back in the days, especially in Brooklyn or even in the Muse and all them things, that niggas were scared if they see you dancing with their girl.
Oh, you know why? Not for the hip hop. Now the hip hop still cool, but you see when man bring in bogle dance and Jamaican music in the hip hop parties, man have to grab them girl, my lord. But they see me dance hip hop, and oh gosh, as a Trini to the bone. So when the Trini come on, they saying where's in the place. So man,
They said Trini man come on. They said Trini man come on.
I thought it was just hip hop. Oh shit, the nigga reggae, the nigga. You feel me? Because it's in me. It's in my soul. This is just my spirit. That's what God brought into me, son.
That's the fact. That's the fact. You are a great dancer. I'm gonna give you credit for that, man. I give you mad credit for that. To this day, I tell you that, yo.
And you know why you ain't never lied? Because you see me from day uno.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
and you didn't. Hold on. Before the social media and all this other shit, you didn't know me. You knew my name and knew some dancing boy that do polo on the next side of town and been like, and then you started observing me when you do get a glance at me and seeing how I move and then saying, yo, my nigga, my name Pop. What up, my nigga? Yo, I'm
I used to come to your crib, nigga.
from Saba and all of them going to school at BCA. I already knew you on the junction, my nigga, when I'm on Church Ave.
We're gonna talk about the I remember Saba used to come through, and she was like, I talked to that. She's like, I talked to Prancer. I'm like, you good, you good. Leave her alone. She good. She good. Don't fuck with her.
Yo, you know, me and my nigga Sergeant D Booms was talking, and I brought that up like, yo, nah, nigga, from early o'clock, man, like, Pop, I'm glad where he at now today, calling me about doing interviews with Kevin Parker and shit, because I know man used to be a next type of temperature.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, you know,
my nigga, with you calling me on some positive shit, and I know the type of man you is, and how you close with your son, and on some big man things, and you calling me on some big man things, because you see how your brother moved out of dancing to a fucking podcast on fucking iHeartRadio.
I mean, I respect your grind, man. I respect, like you say, I respect your grind from the, like I said, I know you from smoking in your crib from dancing, you're touring. I see you doing the low live. You got the podcast.
Yes.
I'm a street nigga, but I still respect another man that does good. If you do good, I respect that, and I look up to you for that.
And a lot of real ones in the building, right? Fucking know the type of respect and manners you have to be walking them streets on Church Ave and shit like that, and man not get $1.50, and man not have horror stories on other shit, and man walking around with queens on their arm, flying them, and man not even try for tax things. You feel me?
That's a fact.
In them days, it was all about taxing, nigga. Yo, I'ma tax your girl, my nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You can't turn your back, and anything can happen, my nigga. At any given moment in Flatbush, and that's when you enjoying yourself. There was a party back in the days on Church Ave called Lucky's Garage between 39th and 38th. Yo, man, it was a garage shit, but the man used to keep dancing shit. You know how much man, you know what I'm saying?
Get hurt. My man get hurt though.
And then hold on, you might hear pop, 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 with a nice song and shit, and then you hear the fucking DJ say, yo, legal shot, my nigga. Don't run, legal shot. And then, oh, that's just them niggas over there rinsing they shit.
They just bought the legal shot.